Boom! Hey, yo, what's up, folks? What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the True Trading Group live stream. My name's Michael Edward. Been trading and investing for over 15 years, and I started my career working at a fund in New York City. It was my first job right out of college. Then 2008 happened, and that was the Great Recession. The stock market crashed, but also the same year received one of the firm's Trader of the Year awards. Since 2016, my team of 8 other professional trading mods and myself have helped thousands of people from all over the world, from all walks of life, achieve their goals. If you guys are ready to learn trading profit for real, you've come to the right place. Smash that like button, subscribe to the channel. For those that do not know, TTG is the fastest growing, highest rated premium online educational platform. And that's right, I said platform, and for damn good reason. Unlike 99% of the other trading groups that are out there, we do not offer you just some BS stock alerts that you can't follow anyway, and some subpar, crowded, spam-filled Discord or WhatsApp group. No. Folks, True Trading Group offers you a real university-level curriculum that is constantly growing and expanding. Whether you've never traded a day in your life or you've been doing this for 10 years, the TTG platform can help you reach your goals. Now, aside from just myself, TTG has 8 professional trading mods that specialize in swing trading, day trading, scalping, options, advanced option strategies, futures, crypto, long-term investing, but also a full customer support staff that is inside of our proprietary chat room and accessible to you all day long. Oh, and did I mention that myself and my team of pro trading mods have, we alert all of our trades in real time, in chat, right there with you all. Also through our mobile app, if you guys cannot be in chat, and we just so happen to have a collective win rate of about 80%. Now, all that aside, True Trading Group is a platform. Okay, we had a vision when we created True Trading Group, and that was to empower the retail trader and investor. And the best way to do that is through education and tools. When you sign up to TTG's annual membership, you gain immediate access to some of the top financial trading tools that are available today, all included free with your membership, such as Benzinga Pro's real-time newsfeed and squawk feature, TradingView's premium charting software, okay, with multiple chart layouts and every indicator you can imagine. ETNA's trade simulator, real-time full book level 2, unusual options activity, dark pool data, a trading journal, proprietary scanners and screeners have the same functionality as FinViz Elite, a social sentiment scanner, unlimited downloadable analyst ratings on any stock that you are interested in, over 300 hours of recorded workshops and webinars covering different lessons that grows daily. And we are constantly adding new tools to the platform, folks, at zero charge to any TTG member. Every single course and every single tool in True Trading Group is included for the entire year. It's very important you guys understand that the price of True Trading Group's membership is normally $2,212, which is just $6.06 a day. However, okay, on Friday, we started our 4th of July sale, and we brought that price down to 54% to an even $1,000 for the entire year, which is just $2.74. We've extended that $1,000 price point for one last final day. Here today before midnight is your last chance to get a $1,000 price point for the TTG membership, folks. And by the way, the average person, I don't know if you knew this, spends anywhere from $3.43 to $4.43 on coffee per day. You tell me how much an overpriced latte is making you back, though. And no, guys, I'm sorry, there is not a monthly membership. 1 month is simply not enough time to get the full benefit of everything that it is that we offer. If you're going to go to college to become any profession, would you go for 1 month? Would you go for 1 semester? No, I don't think so. Of course not. Well, this is no different. Our 4th of July sale has officially begun. So the way that it works is as follows. You have until midnight tonight, okay, or until the next 10 people subscribe to the TTG platform. Then the price is going to jump to $10.50. Will remain until tomorrow at midnight, and then the price is going to jump again. Okay, so the next 10 people that go to ttgoffer.com and use the code TTG121 will get a 54% discount and get access to the entire platform, every course, every tool for just $1,000. Very simple. The sooner that you guys join before July 4th, the more you are going to save. Go to ttgoffer.com. You'll see a full list of everything that you get there for the entire year. All the tools, all the courses. There's no upsells for tools and courses. Never forget that. The price is going to show $22.12. You must manually enter the coupon code TTG121 and then click apply code, and then the price will reflect $1,000. Then enter the rest of your info, sign up, you're good to go. You'll know you're one of the next 10 people. that are going to get that $1,000 price point if after you type in the coupon code, it says $1,000. That's how you know. If it says 1050, then that means 10 people have already signed up before you. As a special bonus for tonight, you're going to get 2 free private study group sessions when you join the TGG platform. That's going to be your chance to get some individualized attention in a small group setting to talk to one of our mods, ask questions, and speed up that learning curve. Also, one last but very important thing before we get into the live stream here tonight, and we cover AMC, GameStop, we cover the stock market crash. Is it over? Have we bottomed? We're going to break it all down. But one very important thing I've got to share with you, because at True Trading Group, we put our money where our mouth is. Results matter. And I mean results, I'm talking about yours. That's why we offer a double your money back guarantee for any member that completes our courses, quizzes, and attends a study group and fails to ever make the $1,000 membership fee back even once during your membership. If you do not make the $1,000 back at least once, then at the end of your year membership, I will not just give you your $1,000. I will give you $2,000. That's a 100% return on your investment if our platform fails you. That is how confident we are in our ability to help you reach your goals. This offer that I'm extending to you guys here this evening is also available to current trial members. If you are a trial member of TTG, you listen carefully. If you want the $1,000 price point, which you should, because if you're a trial member, it's going to cost you no less than $1,420. Save yourself the $420. That's crazy, right? I'm offering you $1,000 right now. If you are a trial member right now, log into your trial dashboard, click the green Join Now button, then enter TTG121 coupon code. That is how you will get the $1,000 price point. If you used to be a trial member, or you used to be an annual member of True Trading Group and you would like to come back at the $1,000 price point, you must send a text message first to 786-505-4221 with your name and email so we can whitelist your email address to help you guys get signed up. Also, if you have any questions about the membership, also do not hesitate to send a text message to that phone number, 786-505-4221. All right, folks. Tonight's live stream is going to go down as follows. We are going to kick things off with an open floor Q&A session. We're going to give some time for people to log on. You guys can ask me whatever's on your mind. Asking questions is how you learn. Then we're going to be going over, I'm going to update you guys on my GameStop trade. I shorted GameStop last week, took some more profits off today. We're going to break that down. We're going to talk about it. I'm going to update you guys with my positioning there, what I think that stock does for the remainder of the week. We're going to talk about the big day in AMC, some box office numbers, Jurassic Park, Elvis, Top Gun, okay, movie theaters doing well, AMC doing well, big day today for that stock. Is there more to come? Is that short squeeze just getting started, or is it just another little bounce that's going to fade? I'm going to talk about it, but then we also talking overall markets, right? Huge rally last week. Everybody wants to know, is the bottom in, or is it just a bear market rally again? I'm going to help you answer that question in just a few moments, but we're going to take some questions first. So guys, don't be shy. Don't be embarrassed. There's no such thing as a stupid question. Asking questions is how you learn. So go ahead right now, begin typing your questions in chat, and let's go ahead and start that Q&A. I have to say, Traderpalooza was absolutely amazing. All-day training, and they kept to momentum going. So it was exciting to hear the next speaker. Can't wait to watch it all over again. And thanks to you all. Jules of the South, thank you. I'm so glad you guys enjoyed Traderpalooza. Traderpalooza was, I had so much fun. We had so much fun on Saturday. Just 12 hours of nonstop education and learning. I'm glad to see that you guys all enjoyed it. If GME stock split goes through with a dividend, wouldn't that make shorting GME impossible? No. Why would it make it impossible? You can still borrow shares and short them. It does not make shorting GME impossible. No. No, it does not. Wow. Can I go over Intel stock? I don't think anyone has ever asked me to go over Intel, but I would love to. Okay, so Intel stock. I don't really like Intel. Okay, I don't like Intel. I am very bullish on AMD, and it's kind of hard for me to be bullish on Intel if I'm very bullish on AMD, because AMD is literally taking market share away from Intel directly. So literally, if AMD is gaining market share, then Intel's basically losing it almost straight one for one, or taking their business from them. Intel, listen, I love semiconductors. I think the semiconductor space underperforms for the next year or so. But in the long run, the 3, 5, 7, 10-year plan, I love semiconductor space. AMD and NVIDIA are two of my favorites. I also like Broadcom, which through all of its acquisitions is almost becoming more of a software company than it is a semiconductor. But Qualcomm is another one. Intel is just, in my opinion, is just a dinosaur. They don't have the innovation. They don't have the tech. I think they're behind the ball. I think AMD is anywhere from 1 to 3 years ahead of Intel on their technology. And I would much rather be a shareholder of AMD than Intel. And that's my opinions on Intel. Keep those questions flowing, folks. Keep those questions flowing. Yep, Ali Reza, my pleasure. My pleasure. Does the SPY go lower, or is the bottom in? Steven. All right, good question. I was going to cover this a little bit later on in the live stream, but let me give you the answer to this question. Okay. Here's what I think. Here's what, in my opinion, will determine if the bottom is in for the market. Now, I came on, I think it was Wednesday. It was Wednesday. It was my Wednesday night live stream. If you missed it, Steven, I would definitely, and Thursdays as well, Wednesday and Thursday. But I came on the live stream on Wednesday, and I told you guys that the markets gave me a signal on Thursday. I'm on Wednesday. And I came on Wednesday, and I said that I believe the bottoming process has officially begun. That's what I said on Wednesday. Thursday, I got another signal from the market, which led to me believing that the bottoming process had begun. Okay, so I got two different signals back to back, Wednesday and Thursday. Go back and check out those live streams if you missed them. I talked about them in detail. I want to get too much into it now for the sake of timing of this live. But, I've been very vocal in the entire year of 2022 that I believe the market's bottom in the summer. I still do feel that way. Is the actual bottom in? Meaning June 17th was the bottom, right? Or this bottom, okay, June 17th. If that ends up being the actual bottom of the year, this is why. If you get a CPI number for the month of June that is under the expectations, because commodity prices have sold off significantly. Oh, nice. Stephen Short says, this is my first stream of yours, but I will check it out. Stephen, welcome, man. Your first time on the TG live stream. I love seeing new faces here. Stephen, welcome, man. I'm glad to have you here. I'm glad to also be able to take your question as a first-time viewer. So I said last week, okay, that I believe that that we are set up for a lighter than expected CPI number for the month of June, because in the month of June, commodity prices have gotten crushed. Oil, natural gas, nickel, aluminum, copper, wheat is getting crushed. Now, the commodities area is where what has been one of the most difficult areas of inflation. Real estate has already cooled off a little bit. Auto sales have come crashing back down. So it was the commodity side was really kind of the back end of that. Now, that's kind of a double-edged sword, because the reason why commodities have sold off so aggressively is because of the possibility of a recession moving higher. So it's kind of a double-edged sword there, that commodities come down, well, that's good to bring inflation down, but they're coming down because people think that we're going to be going into a recession. But the irony of that is, in order for us to avoid a recession, you need the Fed to pull off a soft landing. In order for the Fed to pull off a soft landing, they need inflation to come down so they can be less aggressive. But commodity prices coming down should ease inflationary pressures, which may allow the Fed to be less aggressive than people think, and that could avoid the recession. I, for one, believe we do go into a recession, but I believe it's going to be a mild one. I don't believe it's going to be this deep, massive recession. I think it'll be a mild one. But don't forget, the economy was coming off of a red hot 7% GDP growth in 2021, which is unsustainable. It's like, you're going 120 miles an hour on the highway. You can slow down to 75. Did you slow down? Yes, but you're still going 75. It's not like you just crash and you're in a ditch on the side of the road. That's kind of how I view the economy from 2021 going into 2023, which is where the end of this year into the beginning of next year is when I think you actually get that mild recession. But I only think it lasts a couple quarters. I don't think it's going to be anything major. All right. So if inflation comes in under expectations for June, I think the markets could move significantly higher. You're going to get a push-pull between June and July. And this is what I've been taught. This is what I talked about in my live streams from last week. The push-pull that you're going to be getting is you're going to get Q2 earnings coming out once we get to July and the second quarter of the year is finished with the last trading day of June. So once that's finished, you're going to get Q2 earnings. Now that you have the possibility of a recession being higher, I expect companies to revise guidance lower in order for them to start pricing in the recession. Once companies revise guidance down, analyst earnings estimates will be revised down, which will bring multiples down, which brings the market down, which could give you, that's the pull, where that's going to be the catalyst that's going to pull markets down. The push is going to be, but inflation peaked. So if you had 8.5 in April, 8.6 in May, if you come out with an 8.2 for June with commodity prices selling off, the market's going to love that. They're going to hate companies revising earnings estimates lower to price in the recession. But if inflation comes down, the market's going to like that. That's the push part. That push-pull, I believe, is going to happen throughout the month of July. And that's going to cause a stock market to go through a bottoming process that will look like up, down, up, down, up, down, while you go through this rounded bottom process where it looks like the bear market rally is going to continue and then it gets stuffed. It looks like we're going to roll over and crash again, but then we bounce and then you're going to go through that bottoming process while you get the push-pull of inflation peaked, but recession. Okay. And once then you price in the recession, that's when the markets can bottom. So I do believe that you still have maybe one more new low, Steve. I think there's one more new low, right? Maybe we get down to like 358, somewhere like that on the SPY into the 350s. That was my target this year. This year, my target was 350 to 360. We got to 363. So I missed my target by just a couple of bucks. We'll see if we actually get into the 350s. But if not, I was pretty damn close. I bought 20 different stocks in my long-term portfolio on Friday, June 17th. So June 17th, and I was very public about it. I said it on my live stream. June 17th, I said, guys, I bought a bunch of stocks. Okay. I still have a lot of cash sitting on the sideline that I will implement. Okay. That I will add throughout the next couple of weeks. But I hope that helps answer your question, Steve. Is that new low an opportunity to get the bottom? Yes, Steve. So Steve, if that does happen, and if we get that new low, the bulk of the cash I still have on the sideline is going to go into the market. So again, and I know, Steve, you don't know this because this is your first time on our channel, but that was very public at the end of last year that I was taking profit in my long-term portfolio for the first time in like 10 years. That I was taking profit in my long-term portfolio at the end of last year. It was very public about it on the live stream. It was very public about it to my members in True Trading Group. My THC fam, how many of you heeded to some of that guidance? Sound off in chat a little bit. So that raised a lot of capital for us, raised a lot of cash. That cash I've begun deploying into the market. I put a little bit of that money into the market in the middle of May when we got into the 380s. And then I put more of that money to work on June 17th when we were in the 360s. If we drop into the 350s, then the bulk of that cash that's still on the sideline is coming in. So I hope that helps answer your question. Say it ain't so, folks. Over 1,000 people watching this live stream, not even 500 likes. Boo-hoo. You guys get an F for today's participation. No scratch and sniff stickers for you guys. Guys, go ahead right now. Smash that like button. I'm not taking another question until we get those likes up. Go ahead right now, guys, and smash that like button. Let me know how much you guys appreciate me answering your questions and going through these Q&As. If you find it helpful, if you want me to continue doing it, go ahead right now and smash that like button, folks. All right, there it is. There's 520, 550. 5.6, there it is. Nice. Perfect, folks. Perfect, perfect. Does a scenario with long stagflation turning into recession would not send SPY even lower than 3,500? Yes, that is definitely possible. So the absolute worst case scenario in my mind, so I'll give you, this is worst case scenario. Worst case scenario is inflation really doesn't come down. It might not necessarily continue to move higher, but it might just stay 7-8%. If inflation stays even 6-7%, that's still way too high. So if inflation stays 6-7% by the end of the year, and then you go into a recession with inflation still at 6 or 7%, then you have the possibility of an extended period of stagflation. And I've actually, what I believe, Christian, and I'll lay out the next 18 months for you. I believe that over the next 18 months, the way that this is going to go down is the markets for 2022 go through a bottoming process, June, July. Okay. We begin pricing in the possibility of the recession becoming the likely scenario. Inflation peaks, that brings buying into the markets. Okay. Pricing in the recession brings stocks to a valuation level that is attractive to longs. A lot of people step in and start buying, and the markets actually move higher into the end of the year. I think we finished the year in December higher than where we are in July. I still do believe that because I believe inflation is going to peak, okay, here this summer. I think inflation is going to peak. Now, once the markets recover into the end of the year, we're not going to go back green. We're not going back to all-time highs, but I think we can finish the year at like 4,200. You know, I think we can go back to like the SPY can maybe go to 410, 420, and we can finish the year kind of in that range. Maybe even 430, but I'd say 420, 430 to finish the year is actually a very, very likely, in my opinion, impossible scenario. But then once you get to 2023, then the reality of the recession will actually start to set in. And I believe that in the beginning of 2023, you actually do get another pullback as unemployment rates begin to rise consistently. And then you get another pullback in the beginning of 2023. And then it's going to become a matter of how deep is the recession. If it's a mild recession, we probably pull back to test 2022 lows, hold them, and then recover end of 2023. And then 24, 25, 26, you go back to your average 9 to 11% return on the S&P per year. That's how I think this whole scenario plays itself out. Okay. Now, do not make the mistake of thinking just because we go into a recession, the stock market has to crash. That is not true. Stock markets will crash going into a recession. When you are in the actual recession, markets actually more often than not move higher. To prove that to you, the worst recession that anyone that's on this live stream has ever been a part of was 2008 to 2009. Okay. 2008 to 2009. Now, if we look at 2008, what happened in 2008? The stock market went down 38%. Well, the S&P went down 38% in 2008. But in 2009, we were still in the depths of the recession. The S&P went up over 20%. Did you hear that? 2009, we were in the depths of the recession. But the S&P went up more than 20%. And then 2010, We were just trying to come out of the recession, but we were still in it. We were dealing with our own inflationary problems, and the market still went higher. There's 2010, right? There's 2010. So we went going into the recession was 2008. Then the end of 2008, all of 2009 was the actual recession. But look at what the markets did in the recession. So do not make, this is why I'm telling you, once you get Q2 earnings, if all these companies have revised their guidance lower to price in the recession, earnings estimates come down from analysts, because I think earnings estimates from analysts are still too high. Then you price the recession in, which is what this was. Then this was the overshoot. And then the market is a forward-looking mechanism, and you start pricing in the recovery. So if you said in 2009, oh, well, we're in a recession, it's a bad time to invest, folks, you missed the bottom. You missed the bottom because the markets went up more than 20% in 2009. So that's kind of how I think this whole scenario plays out. 2008, 2009 was the worst recession that anyone on this live has ever seen. With all this talk of recession, the possibility of weak jobs market, why would I give you money to join, let alone invest right now? Should I not use the money for bills and savings? Oh, man. No. Listen, Liz, you use your money for whatever you deem, fit for and appropriate for yourself. But recessions are that's when you want to put your money to work. That's when you want to invest. Historically, retail investors do the exact opposite of what they're supposed to do. Okay, retail investors wait for the market to crash. Then they panic because they think the market's going to crash even more. They sell, which is right near the bottom. Then they say, yeah, the stock market's bad. Then they wait for the market to go all the way back to all-time highs. And then they say, now's a good time to invest because the stock market's at all-time highs. It's the exact opposite of what you're trying to do. Okay, everyone tells you when you're in the stock market, what do they tell you to do? Buy low and sell high, right? Sounds simple enough, right? Buy low, sell high. But retail investors do the exact opposite. When stock markets crash, you have to understand, okay, you want me to show you, okay, the anatomy of a crash, okay? So the best of the professionals sell first. The best of the professionals, that's these guys. They sell first. Then the rest of the professionals sell. Then retail sells. Okay? Then retail sells. Then the best of the professionals buy. Then the rest of your professionals buy. And then retail buys once you get back to all-time highs. Do you realize how quickly the market got back to all-time highs just a few years after the worst recession that any of you have ever seen in your entire life? Now, I don't think you're getting anywhere near the type of recession in 08, 09. I don't think you're getting anything even close to that. I don't see it. I do not see it. And you were back to all-time highs in just a couple of years. When markets go down and when the stock market prices in a recession, that is when, in my opinion, you want to do the bulk of your investing. You make your money in bear markets. You don't want to wait for stocks to go back to all-time highs. You want to buy stocks when they are down. And once the recession is priced in, that's your opportunity. Because once the recession is priced in, the market stops looking at we're going into a recession and the market starts looking at coming out of it. That's what happened in 2009. That's what happened in 2009. That's why in 2009, the stock market went up more than 20%. And this whole talk about people saying, yeah, but this time it's different because when we went into the recession last time, the Fed was cutting rates. Now the Fed's raising rates. Do you realize that the reason why we're going into a recession is because the Fed's raising rates? The Fed is purposely raising rates, which is causing the possibility of a recession. If the Fed wasn't raising rates, there would not be a recession. The Fed increasing interest rates is not what caused the recession of 08, 09. Okay. So the Fed raising interest rates is the reason a possible recession is on the table. It's not that the economy is going into a recession and the Fed has no choice. They've got to raise rates anyway. And that's going to make the recession worse. The whole reason why people think we're going to get a recession is because the Fed is going to be so aggressive trying to slow down this economy. That's why the recession is going to happen. Fair enough. I hear you. And yes, it makes sense. But why should give you 1K? That's 29% of my account right now. Liz, if $1,000 is only 29% of your account right now, you're actually in really good shape, because there's a lot of members in True Trading Group that joined when they joined us. They had less than $1,000 in their entire account. You know, we have members that started with $200, $100, $300 in their entire account. I always tell people that I think you're better off, in my opinion, you're better off having $500 and an education on how to actually do things properly, access to the right tools, than having 50,000 and no education. I don't care if you have $1 million in your trading account. If you don't know what you're doing, you're going to lose all of it just the same. Just because you have $1 million or $1,000 in your trading account doesn't mean that your chances of success are higher. Too many people wait until they lose money and then they look for help. Why is that? I don't understand. There's not a single other profession in the world that if you were like, oh, I'm going to go become a construction worker. Okay, you're just going to go and operate that crane, that bulldozer. You're going to go lay down cement, like, without anyone showing you how to do it. You can try to figure it out on your own. And then you're going to wonder why, someone gets hurt when you're operating the crane. You need to be trained. You need to be shown how to do it properly. Okay? Stop losing money first. Thinking, oh, well, let me just double my account real quick and then I'll learn. What? That makes no sense whatsoever. You're not going to double your account, okay, or turn $1,000 into 5,000. I hear that all the time. People are like, oh, I only have $1,000, so I'm going to turn that into 5,000 first, and then I'm going to get an education. What? That's not the way that this works. But what happens? People, they try to do it on their own. They lose thousands of dollars making silly mistakes that could have easily been avoided. And then they're like, okay, maybe now then I'll get some help. Don't do that. Don't put yourself in the hole. Start off with a real education with access to information. Use our simulator. Okay. Is that not what YouTube is for? Oh, Liz. No. Is that what Reddit is for? Is Reddit for financial advice? What about Twitter? Is Twitter for financial advice? Facebook? Is that where you get your education from Reddit and Twitter? Right? No. Okay. Just going on YouTube channels, first of all, you have no idea the quality of information of people that you're listening. Always, and listen, this goes for anyone. Guys, listen, I just want you guys to get better at this, because I know the difference that it can make in a lot of people's lives if you're able to be successful at this. So I don't care if you guys join True Trading Group or not, make sure that you understand the background of the people that you're getting your information from. It's like, if I wanted to get golf lessons, I'm going to go to the professional that's a scratch golfer. I'm not going to go to the person that shoots a 95 and try to get golf lessons from someone that shoots a 95. I'm going to get golf lessons from the person that shoots a 68, right? So just make sure you understand the background of the people that you're getting your information from. YouTube is free advice. Do you get much value out of free stuff? Well, you guys get crazy value on these live streams, I'll tell you that. David Velasquez, there you go. I lost about $6,000 trying to do the YouTube thing. Yeah, there you go. I give you guys free lessons, education, analysis on all my live streams, but at the end of the day, guys, what I share with you on these live streams, I mean, it's 10% of. You got to realize, when you join the TeachD community, the education, the curriculum that we put together, it's a simplified but expanded upon version of a 3-month educational training program that I went through when I first got hired at the fund. I was not able to touch $1 of the fund's money until I went through their 3-month training program. So the first 3 months of my employment at the fund in New York City was like in a classroom setting, going through their training program. I wasn't even able to step onto the trading floor. Drew Lawson says, Mike is 100% correct. I blew up accounts before I joined and got the education. Now I'm consistently profitable. There you go. That's not a coincidence. That's not a coincidence. It's amazing the power of what education can actually do. Yep, all is well goes, they don't know better. Let them get stock picks from their Twitter and then lose their account first. Then they'll think about an education. I get it. A lot of people think that trading is a get-rich-quick scheme, and they look for shortcuts. They look for the easy way out. But I'll be the first person to tell you guys that this is not a get-rich-quick scheme. It requires a little bit of energy from yourself to actually learn this skill. That's what it is. You're learning a skill. You're not finding someone that can predict the future. Anyone that does this for a living, anyone that works on Wall Street for a living and makes millions of dollars a year doing it will tell you that trading is not about predicting the future. I did that in the past and got destroyed. I'm saving up to join, and this guy is very accurate. Just listen. And thank you, Paros. Thank you, Paros. I appreciate that. I mean, listen, I'm not going to be right all the time, guys. I'm going to be wrong too. I'm human. I'll be wrong too. But so far, we've been spot on with our analysis going back to last year. I was very vocal last year in the end of the year that I believe the markets were going to crash this year. I was very vocal that I was taking profit in my long-term portfolio. And I was very vocal the entire year saying, do not buy the dip, do not buy the dip, do not buy the dip. But then just recently I started. Okay. So we've experienced 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 real sell-offs, 7 structural sell-offs this year. And I stayed away from all of them, except the last 2. I started buying some stuff. And remember, June 17th, I bought a lot of different stocks, like 20 different names. Guys, let's do me a favor. Answer the poll real quick. We just put out a poll there on the YouTube chat. Do me a favor, guys. Answer that poll real quick. It'll take you just 1 second. It'll take one little second. Actually, it took the SPY 13 years to break out to new highs. SPY double topped between the dot-com bubble in 2000, the crash in 2008, then finally breaking out to new highs in 2013. Well, yeah, no, that is correct. But you literally just gave the 2 worst stock market crashes since the Great Depression as your base case example. You realize that? Like, you literally just gave the worst stock market crashes in history as your base case example. Okay. So, I mean, listen, if you're going to plan for the worst case scenario, you have to think of it this way. The stock market. Okay. And forget about all-time highs. You know how much money that you could have made in between that? I'm not talking to you about when the market's going to go back to all-time highs. The market doesn't have to go back to all-time highs for you all to make an insane amount of money. The market can go up 25% and not make a new all-time high. The market still went up 25%, and the individual names that you own probably went up 40 or 50. The point that I'm making is that when markets price in recession, that's when you want to be an investor. That's when you want to be an investor. Okay, but if you're going to sit there and you're going to plan for the worst case scenarios of all the time, you're never going to be invested, and you're going to miss every single opportunity the market's ever going to give you. Because guess what? Getting 20% pullbacks in the market is actually, not that uncommon. 10 to 20% pullbacks in a single year happen often. You know what doesn't happen often? 55% pullbacks in the S&P 500, which is what happened during the dot-com bubble and during 0809. So that's how you have to look at this. The worst stock market crashes of your lifetime, dot-com bubble, 0809, both of those scenarios were the worst scenario possible. The only thing worse than 0809 would have been a zombie apocalypse, and we're living in the woods and we're all trading canned goods for currency. That's the only thing that could have been worse than 2008, 2009. And the recession after the dot-com bubble was just as bad. And in both of those scenarios, the S&P went down about, give or take a couple points, 55%. So I look at the S&P 500 down 55% as my worst case scenario. I am never going to invest based on worst case scenarios, because what will happen is this. The market will pull back 20%. You're going to do nothing because you're waiting for the worst case scenario. I'm going to invest. The markets are then going to bounce. They're going to move higher. Then the markets are going to pull back another 20%. You're going to do nothing. I'm going to invest. Then the market's going to bounce again. It's going to pull back 20%. I'm going to invest. You'll do nothing. It's going to move higher again. Then the markets will drop 50%. Then you're going to say, now's my time to invest. And the market is just right back to where it was when I invested 2 times ago. Literally, your argument is exactly why retail investors make the same mistakes over and over and over again, and why there continues to be always the greatest transfer of wealth during stock market crashes. And the transfer of wealth is from people that do not have a lot of it, and they give it to people that do. Because like I said, when stock markets crash, the best of the professionals sell first, the rest of the professionals sell second, retail sells last. And then who buys first? The best of the professionals, then the rest of the professionals, and then retail waits to get back to all-time highs, and then they invest. The opposite of what you're supposed to do. So I do not ever make my investing decisions based on the worst case scenario. If you wait for the worst case scenario, you're going to miss every single opportunity that the market has ever given you. Listen, folks, at the end of the day, it's your money. By all means, I'm not a financial advisor. You do whatever you think is right for you. All I'm doing is I come on these live streams and I give you guys, based on my experience working at a fund in New York City, doing this professionally, my 15 years of doing it. I just give you my analysis, my opinions, and what I'm doing with my own money. You guys take that for whatever it is that you want. I hope it helps you make decisions, whether you agree with me or not. Hopefully it helps you make better decisions for you and your family. That's what we're trying to do here. And the fact of the majority, folks, is that True Trading Group members, they're making money and they're becoming better traders. And that's our goal. And that's the reality. And that's the truth of it. I'll prove it to you. Members of True Trading Group, real quick. If you're a member of TTG and you're making money and you're becoming a better trader, I'd like you to type the $sign in chat right now. Just type the $sign if you're making money and you're becoming a better trader. Anyone that's not a member of True Trading Group, just pay attention. Try to read how many, or try to count rather, how many $signs you see come flying through on the screen. This is going to be members of True Trading Group that are telling you that they're making money and they're becoming better traders. There's no difference between these people and you. You know, like they've got all the same excuses: small account, full-time job, no experience, lost money before, all the same excuses that you have. But yet here they are telling you they're making money, they're becoming better traders. If they can do it, so can you. Spartan goes, all we want to know is AMC and GME. And you're going to have a hard time going through your investing career. And I will tell you about AMC and GME in about 5 minutes. I will tell you my opinions on AMC and GME in just about 5 minutes. First, I want to see who's on the live stream right now that's not a member of TTG. Guys, type the letters TTG if you're not a member of True Trading Group. If you're not a member of True Trading Group, just type the letters TTG. If you're not a member, I want to see who we have on the live right now. We got, over 1,000 people on the live. I want to see who here is not a member versus who is. All right, we got Kevin Morgan. Lubos says, I'm saving up to join. I look forward to having you. Fernando, Jad, Rick, Paros, what's up? Vicky, thanks for that question before. Liz, also saying, thanks for the question. G Love, Lucas, Twisted, see you, Heidi, Gary Garcia, George Ryburn, how are you? Great, guys. Boy Blaze, San Home. Great, guys. Beautiful. Nice, Rome. Rome C. See, you and I actually agree a lot more than I guess maybe we initially thought. But yeah, Rome, I agree with you, man. We're on the same page, bro. We're on the same page. Rad, welcome. Great, guys. Guys, listen, all of you that are typing TTG in chat right now, listen, in about 5 minutes, I'll talk to you guys about GMC and AMC. I already kind of gave you some of my insight there on the overall markets. I'll update you on my GMC trade. I am in a swing trade. I got into GME actually short last week. And we were, peeling off some really strong profit today on that swing trade short. So I'll talk to you guys about that. Some members, I think a 40% gain on the put options for those that followed along with me on the GME trade. I shorted the stock. Members bought puts on the back of that July 8th, 138 strike, if I'm not mistaken, guys, that you got into on Friday when I shorted the stock at 140. And we took profits off today down around 128. But we're still in a piece of that trade. Both positions off the table. I'm going to update that for you, and I'll tell you what I think AMC is going to do as well. So we're going to talk about that in just about 5 minutes. But first, the people that typed TTG, you guys have to understand that True Trading Group, guys, we're the fastest growing and highest rated educational platform. And I say platform specifically because, a lot of the other trading groups that are out there, 99% of them, we're not like them. We're a platform. We don't just offer you some BS stock alerts that you can't follow anyway, and you have some spam-filled, Discord chat room. TTD offers you real university-level curriculum that is constantly expanding. Whether you never traded a day in your life or you've been doing this full time, our platform can help you reach your goals. And it's aside from myself, remember, there are 8 other professional traders that specialize in swing trading, day trading, scalping, options, advanced option strategies, futures, crypto. Okay, you get full customer support staff inside of our proprietary chat room that's accessible to you for the entire day. Okay, and you're going to get all of our trade alerts. Okay, the mods and I alert you to our trades. We're there with you from pre-market till after hours. We have a mobile app, so in case you can't be in front of your computer, you can still listen along to what's going on in chat and get real-time push notifications whenever a moderator enters or exits a trade. Okay, and then all that aside, TTG, we're a platform. We had a vision to empower the retail trader investor, and that starts with education and tools. And when you join True Trading Group's annual membership, you get immediate access to some of the top financial trading tools that are available for free included. And that's going to be Benzinga's real-time newsfeed, Trading Views charts, okay, ETNA simulator, full book level 2, unusual options activity, dark pool data, a trading journal, proprietary scanners, social sentiment scanners, unlimited downloadable analyst ratings, 300 hours of workshops and webinars. And we're constantly adding new stuff to the platform, guys, on a daily and monthly basis at no additional cost whatsoever. Every course and every tool is included. There are no upsells for courses and tools. It's important you know that the membership is normally $2,212. That's $6.06 a day. But we started our July 4th sale. It drops the price down to just $1,000 here this evening. That's a 54% discount for the next 10 people that join the family. You got to go to ttgoffer.com and enter the code TTG121. That'll get you guys the 54% discount, drops the price to just $1,000 for the entire year. You get access to all of that. That's $2.74 a day. There is not a monthly membership. 1 month is not enough time to get the benefit of everything that we offer. All right. So here's how it works. The next 10 people to go to ttgoffer.com and enter TTG121 coupon code manually, you'll get the $1,000 price point. After midnight tonight or after 10 people join, that price is going to jump to $1,050, then eventually $1,100. The sooner that you join before July 4th, the more you're going to save. That's going to work. Okay. You'll get a full list of everything that you see. Go to ttgoffer.com. Now, if you are already a trial member, you need to log into your member dashboard first, then click the green Join Now button, then enter TTG121 coupon code. If you used to be a member or you used to be a trial member, you need to send a text message to 786-505-4221. Again, that is 786-505-4221. The number's right there at the bottom of your screen. If you guys want to join after you used to be a member or used to be a trial member, we got to whitelist your email address. And don't forget that comes with 2 private study group sessions and a double your money back guarantee. Chances are you're not going to need the double your money back guarantee, considering we've only had to refund 2.41% of our members since 2016. And we currently sport about a 78% retention rate. 78% of our members are renewing or upgrading their membership. That double your money back guarantee is there to hold us accountable and to protect you. If you go through our courses, quizzes, and attend the study group and never make the $1,000 back at least once, then at the end of your membership, I'll give you $2,000. That's how it works. That's the deal. You put in some effort, our program fails you, I give you a 100% return on your investment for wasting your time. Not a single other group or program is going to do that. Ask yourself why. Simply, I'm confident in our ability to help you reach your goals. And I stand behind it, and I put my money where my mouth is. Ball's in your court. All right. So let's now move on to AMC and GME. All right. Nice. Heidi's like, my son is a member of TTG. Yes. Yes. I love it. All right. Let's go take it back, guys. Let's go over to the chart of GME. So I shorted GME on Friday. Okay. Friday. Why did I go short GameStop on Friday? Because we just cannot get over this 150 level, man. Okay, we cannot get over that 150 level. That's the 200-day moving average. You'll see it was resistance back there in early June, resistance back there at the end of May, and that's the 200-day moving average. Okay, resistance there again. And that's why I got short. Okay, I shorted GameStop $140.20. Go back and watch my live stream from Friday. I actually went live Friday while the markets were open, and I told everybody about this short. So if you guys wanted to follow along with me on Friday, you could have. But we took that short on Friday at $140.20. Members followed along with the July 8th $138 strike put. Whenever I enter a large cap trade, I will always alert members to an option contract that they can follow along with it. So I understand not everybody has the capital to short GameStop, right? Some people have smaller accounts. So whenever I trade a large cap stock, don't worry about it. Don't think you don't have the capital. I'll give you an option contract that will let you guys be able to participate in that trade. So that was the option contract. I believe, guys, with those option contracts, what were like $11.50, $12. And I think today they were like $16, $17, something like that, if I'm not mistaken. So already a really nice move on those put options, but I'm still short this stock. I think, I think GameStop goes into the low 120s. I'm trying to get us down to test these moving averages. The 50 and 100-day moving average is where I'm trying to get to. Okay, that's where I'm trying to get to. See this 50 and 100-day moving average that sits around 124, 123. That's what I'm trying to get to. Hopefully we can get there tomorrow. If not, maybe we put in a little bit of a little green hesitation day, right? But then eventually I think that GameStop is going to go lower. I think that, we might even get down there and test the bottom end of this range. I don't know if I'll still be in the trade for that. I might take profit and then reload the position because I already took profits off a couple times. So I don't have a very big position left. Short from 140, we went all the way down to 128. So I did peel profit off. But I still think there's more downside there. And I like how GameStop has been weak the last 2 days, especially Friday when the markets were extremely strong. We had a huge rally on Friday. GameStop stayed weak. So I like that. And then also today, AMC went nuts. Usually when AMC goes nuts, GameStop goes nuts. When GameStop goes nuts, AMC goes nuts. Typically, these two stocks trade together. There's no correlation between them whatsoever, aside from they're both the main meme stocks, and they have built this correlation because it's the same shareholder base. The same people that own GameStop own AMC and vice versa. So that's how they've created that correlation. But today, you had AMC rip. AMC up 14% today, finished the day down 13, a little bit of a pullback there going to the close. But AMC was strong as all hell today as you got some box office numbers. People saying, oh, wow, look at this, look at, $1 billion in box office over the weekend and this and that. And people talking about, oh, Top Gun, killing it. Jurassic Park, I think, has eclipsed 700 million. Elvis, did well this weekend. So a lot of people just kind of talking about, AMC, and that gave a boost to AMC, but GameStop didn't follow. GameStop stayed weak the whole day. GameStop was red the whole day. So I'm sitting there saying, okay, on a day that AMC is going to rally 14%, GameStop's going to be red. I like that. I like that relative weakness for my short. So I'm still short GameStop. I'm still looking for more room to the downside. We'll see if we get it. I'm short from 140 and 20 cents. We took profits off today after we broke down right there. Literally right there is where we took our profit off today. That was our take profit today. Okay, and then we got short, okay, right there. All right, so there was the entry on Friday. If you guys missed the live stream when I was talking about it, that's where we got short, and I just covered some. I covered some. Yeah, I covered some on Friday too. Don't mistake. We covered some on Friday as well. But I am looking for a little bit more downside as I eventually think GameStop's going to get down to here. All right, and that's where I'm looking for that final take profit on the GameStop trade. Okay. So that's the update there with regards to GameStop. So let's talk about AMC now. All right, so here's now AMC. Now here's what I will tell you guys about AMC. Okay. AMC for the last 2 days has had above normal volume. Okay. Above average volume on AMC. And we're trying to break up and out of this sideways consolidation that's been holding us in check for the last 2 months. And it's really $14 to $16 is a key level of resistance. And I want to draw this level out for you guys. Okay, you'll notice, all right, that we had, this nice support level here on AMC in January, February, and March. Okay, and then all of a sudden, we could even one more right here. Right, once you broke underneath it, well, now all of a sudden, this level is beginning to act as an area of resistance. And that is exactly where we just popped our head up to. I think that between $14 and $16 is a major level of resistance that I think is actually going to prove to be too much. And I think AMC can get to maybe 16, 15.50, and then pull back down to 12. That's kind of what I think you're going to get from AMC. All right. That's kind of what I think you're going to get from AMC. If AMC can get above 16, then that stock has a lot of room, and you can see a short squeeze that takes you up into the low 20s. Yes. If AMC gets over 16, you have a minor resistance level. And I'll walk you guys through this whole thing. Let me just walk you guys through this whole thing. If you get over 16, okay, now let me draw a line across 16. Why 16? Why 16 is, oops, I have repeat indicator. Hold on. Okay, here we go. All right, so let me draw a line across 16. Why 16 is such an important level? Okay, well, you'll see 16 was resistance for about a week and a half in the end of April, beginning of May. Then we bounced back to test that level. It became resistance again. And now the 100-day moving average, that purple line, is also sitting at 16. Okay, so that's a major resistance level at 16. If you get over 16 and you start to see volume like you saw back in March, when you start seeing 100, 150 million share days, that's going to give you the indication that there's a bit of a squeeze happening. And the level of resistance that you have here, that's a minor level, is going to be like 1850 to 19. And that's this level right here. But that's a minor level. Adam, can you actually put the chart full screen? Yeah, thank you. Just so people can see a little bit better. So there's the 16 level. There's your lighter level of resistance. And then you're talking about having room to squeeze all the way up into the 20s. But then I don't think you're going to get anywhere past this 200-day moving average. You're not getting above that. Why? Look at how heavy that resistance was back in March. So I don't think you're going to get above that 200-day moving average. All right. But if you get over 16 and you start to see 100 million, 150 million share candles in a given day, that short squeeze could happen, and it can take you right up to $22, $23. By the time it happens, maybe that 200-day moves down to 22, 21. But I think you could get a squeeze $4, $5, $6 if you can get over 16. Okay. So that's my thoughts there on AMC and GameStop. Okay. If AMC gets over 16, I will most likely get out of the GameStop short, because if AMC does start to squeeze, GameStop will probably squeeze with it. But if AMC runs out of steam, and let's say AMC is back at $13 tomorrow, you probably see GameStop at 125, 126. And you probably get GameStop starts to sell off a little bit more. Granted, of course, there's no news. I mean, if news comes out on either company, then that throws a wrench in the system. But that's nothing I can do about that. If news comes out, whether it's in my favor or against it, I have no control. When companies put out news, that's going to move the stock. So you got to obviously always remember that. Okay, guys. All right. So there you have it, folks. All right. There's my thoughts on AMC and GameStop. All right. Congrats to my Teachy fam that capitalized on the GameStop short with me from Friday. That was a nice swing trade. If you guys are working full-time jobs, you could have been able to get into that trade on Friday and peel some profits off there today. It was a really nice trade, but we're still in. We'll see if we can get some more. We went over my thoughts on the overall market, so now you guys kind of understand my thoughts for the rest of the week and for the rest of the month. And hell, I even gave you guys my layout. I gave you guys my plan for the next 18 months. Right? And I'm really putting my neck on the line. Really put my neck on the line. That's okay. I don't mind. I always come on here and I tell you what I think market's going to do. I tell you what I think, what I'm doing with my own positioning in preparation for that. So I don't mind it. Okay. I don't mind it. Oh, we got a comment here. Let me read this. Joined in January, went lifetime in April, still working on consistency, but love the education and will be here for a lifetime. It's a journey, not a race. Yes. Guys, it's official. Lifetime membership should be wrapped up and done by Friday of this week, honestly. So that's right. I think lifetime membership will be wrapped up and done by Friday. So congratulations there. Trade. I can't trade liner. Oh, trade liner. Nice. I like that username. I couldn't see it. It was like really small on my screen. Good. That's awesome. Congrats, lifetime. Yeah, you're stuck with me for life now. So are all my lifetime members. Where's my lifetime members? Where you guys at? Ayo, all my lifetimers. Guys, going forward, we will refer to all lifetime members as foundation members. All right, that's what you guys are you'll be a foundation member is what we're going to start calling you guys after we get rid of the lifetime membership. All right. Look at all the lifetime members are going Ayo. Look at how many of these. Look at this. This is crazy. These are all lifetime members that are typing Ayo. That's so awesome. You guys are awesome. Can I keep the ring? Yes, the ring is for you. The ring is for you to keep. Okay, guys. So that's it. That wraps up the educational part of this live stream. Hope this was beneficial. Hope this was helpful. Hope you guys kind of have a bigger understanding of the macro picture. You guys know my thoughts on AMC and GameStop now. You know what the key levels are that we've got to be paying attention to. You know what my positioning also looks like. So what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to walk you guys through the actual platform that is True Trading Group. Okay, so for those of you that are on the live stream still and you are interested in the TGD membership, I'm going to show you the actual platform. Okay, I'll show you the platform itself. So you'll see exactly what you're going to get access to. Of course, you're getting our chat room where the mods and I share our screen. We're live on the mic. We're calling out trades in real time. We're there with you from pre-market till after hours. You also get the mobile app. Okay, you also get the mobile app so that you guys can get real-time push notifications whenever one of the mods enters or exits a trade. Guys, listen, if you're not a TC member and you are not interested in joining True Trading Group, okay, now is the time for you to sign off. If you're not a member and you do not want to become a member, you're not interested in the membership, now is the time to sign off. The educational part of the live stream is finished. And now I'm going to show you the platform for those that are still interested in possibly joining the platform. You're also going to get 2 private study group sessions. I told you about that, so we can speed up your learning curve so you can ask questions. Then you're going to get Constantopoulos. That took me a minute, man. That's the longest name I've ever had to pronounce on this live stream. Constantopoulos, welcome to the True Trading Group family. Okay, the newest member of the group. There's now 9 spots left. That's it. Okay, 9 spots left at the $1,000 price point, and then the price is going to jump to $1,050. Okay, so you have 9 spots left, or midnight tonight, whichever comes first. You also get Benzinga Pro's real-time news feed. Okay. The Benzinga newsfeed gives you live up to the second news alerts. If you went to Benzinga directly, it's going to cost you $1,400 for the year to have access to this. Don't do that, because we've negotiated deals with all these companies where we can offer their products on our platform, and it's included when you pay just $1,000 to join True Trading Group. You also get TradingView's premium charting software. That'll cost you a few $100. It's free with your membership. Trade Ideas Scanner will make sure you always focus on the best stocks. That costs you a few $100 a year. Don't do that. It streams live on our platform every day for free when you join for $1,000. We have a simulator that's used in universities all over the country. It lets you trade stocks and options with fake money, but with real-time data, so you can practice implementing what you're learning. This will cost you just under $1,000 if you go directly to ETNA, the company that offers it. Don't do that. It's included in your membership to True Trading Group when you pay just $1,000. You get our own proprietary scanner that has the same functionality as FinViz Elite and also lets you scan for crypto. You get dark pool data and unusual options activity, stuff that used to only be available to professionals. Now it's at your fingertips. This is how professionals make better decisions. This is how we empower you, the retail trader. You get a full trading journal as well that tracks all of your trades, gives you statistics so you can see what you're doing wrong. You get a social sentiment scanner that scours through Reddit, StockTwits, and Twitter and tells you what ticker symbols are being talked about most on the platform so you can stay ahead of the crowd. Unlimited analyst ratings. Any stock that you're interested in, you got to get a report to see how many analysts have a buy, sell, or hold rating. Every day, the mods publish a watch list of the stocks they're looking at and how they intend on trading them. Then you get all of our courses. Now, the courses are a simplified and expanded upon version of what I learned working at the fund. There's beginner and foundation courses, advanced courses, options, swing trading, trader psychology, crypto, you name it, we've got it in text and video. There are no upsells for courses. There are no VIP courses that cost you more money once you join. Every course is included when you pay the $1,000. There's also a video library that has over nearly 300 hours of workshops and webinars that we've conducted covering different topics like how to grow a small account, how to trade while working a full-time job, how to resist FOMO, just to name a few. And then you can attend all these workshops live when you guys become full-time members. But it's time you invested in something real, something that has a real chance of helping you reach your goals. Now, I can't guarantee you success. I can't guarantee or promise that you're going to be successful just because you joined your training group. I can't guarantee you that. But what I can guarantee you is a real chance at developing the skills that are needed to reach your goals. And I can guarantee you that if you guys join, go through the courses, pass the quizzes, attend a study group, if you do not ever make $1,000 back at least once during your membership, I will give you $2,000 back at the end of your membership. That is how much I stand behind this platform, this curriculum, these tools, this community, and its ability to help you reach your goals. It's up to you. The ball's in your court. You guys got a choice to make. Seize the opportunity that's in front of you, or just watch the markets go down, do nothing, and then cry when you take a look at your 401k balance. The choice is yours. The price is $1,000. It's a 54% discount. The price jumps at midnight tonight. It'll jump to $1,050. You go to ttgoffer.com right now, enter the code TTG121 to get that $1,000 price point. If you are a trial member already, log into your trial dashboard, click the green Join Now button, then enter TTG121's coupon code. All right. If you used to be a trial member or you used to be a regular member, send a text message to 786-505-4221. Again, 786-505-4221 if you used to be a member.
Tonight's code word is brought to you by the letter 7. I'm just kidding. Tonight's code word is purpose. Tonight's code word is purpose. That is code word 16 of 18. Also, Michael, get dressed. I'm coming to pick you up when I leave the office.
What? Where are we going?
We're going to go say hi to the kids.
Oh, okay.
All right. They're wondering where their real dad is. Everyone's
All right,
probably
folks.
like, yo, get this guy that handles audio visual out of here.
Well, folks, that's it. That does it for our live stream here this evening. That's all she wrote. All right. That's it. I will see you guys in chat tomorrow. Hope you guys found this useful and helpful. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, smash that like button, turn on your notifications, get your butts in chat. I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Later, guys.
Bye.